place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Green Bay Packers. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. They begin on the ground with Camaro, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This defense for the Packers, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
Now how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Throwing now is Lance. Finds his man. It's John Mechie.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 45-yard line.
Off of play action. Here's Lance.
Got his man, Robbie Anderson.
And they'll work this down inside the 30. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Play action, now it's Lance.
Man open, it's J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. On 2nd down, Camaro. Nifty move. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
And that CD, one heck of a run. He just refused to go down.
And that's where determination comes in, because he had at least a couple of guys had really good shots at him, but he just said, I don't think so. Speed, power, elusiveness, all on display right there. Look like you, partner, back in your salad days in Evansville.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Darnold. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Nick Bonito
in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the pass.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Lance. He rifles one that's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Anthony Barr. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He finds his target, Beckham. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Here's Lance to throw it.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
On play action, Lance. This ball caught by Mechie.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 27 yards there, a first down.
Now Lance.
That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Toss wide side. This is Kamara. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Ordinarily in short yardage, most people don't run a toss because it takes a little bit longer to develop. But some teams see it as a very physical type run because the amount of people that get out in front.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Alvin Kamara.
His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game.
And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns.
The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now on 2nd and 16, Darnold. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, obviously searching for their first touchdown this game, partner. That quick 3 and out, that's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that 3rd down snap.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he is going to have a Packers first down, as that'll be a gain of 15 on fourth. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the fourth down attempt and keeping the drive alive? On 1st and 10, Darnold. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. The Packers at 7-2 here on the year. Their head coach, he's got them believing in themselves. They've won 7 of the last 9 games now.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. A fake to McCaffrey. Now Darnold. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line. To throw is Darnold. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And this is going to be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. So the penalty on the offense, no need to accept that. They'll decline it, and the interception will stand. On first down, Lance. Quick slant here to Smith. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's Lance. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And some space here. Touchdown, Cowboys! Alvin Kamara. He has career touchdown number 78, tying it with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The extra point by Mevis is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Going deep for Hopkins. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And attempted a deep ball there, and they didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
A final shot before the break. Darnold looking deep for Hilton. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air. But they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Lance now to throw.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
113 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Throwing now is Lance. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incomplete.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
John Mechie.
His 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
The extra point by Mevis is up and good.
And it is 28-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And now here is another interception. It's Devin White, the linebacker.
Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough, but man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman.
And the Packers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Back to throw, Darnold. And that's caught inside the 35. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Well, these Packers and these Packer fans really thrive in the cold temperatures here at Lambeau. And their guys have the lead here with a 1st and 10. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
Darnold from the red zone now.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in this.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Sony Michel,
his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Taken in at the 3.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And that 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. 52 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
A first down throw, Darnold. And that's caught inside the 30.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
Now it's Darnold. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
On second down, McCaffrey. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. Touchdown, Packers! Sammy Watkins, a 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Packers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think they might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he trotted out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let them go out there with a little bit more confidence.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
They fake the handoff. Now Lance.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
I think this will want to ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan and especially the execution.
And this is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution. Even though the scoreboard is going against you, you want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Keep going.
On 2nd and goal, Darnold. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers, another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball. Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey.
A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 158 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, it's Kamara. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it, when you give it away 3 times in one game, you make it very difficult for your team to get the W.
So for Dallas, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Minnesota Vikings.